6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. Oh, the horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Kinseyada, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn body. Under the sound of my voice. You know I'm the Oprah, the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch. You get a smooch. Mwah. Everybody gets a smooch, okay? Hey, Larry. How are you, Larry? So, okay, y'all. My God, today, let me tell you something. You know, my job is never done. Okay, it's just never done. So let's get into all the things of the things. Okay, this is crazy though, because this happened right here. Okay, right here. The way Kentucky is broke up, especially Louisville. Okay, that's how you say Louisville, not Louisville, not Louisville, Louisville. Okay, Louisville. Got it? Repeat after me, Louisville. Anyway, how it's broke up? It's broke up. It's our main city, but it's got other cities that's attached to it. Okay, so like I live in a city off of Louisville, but you could still consider me Louisville. Okay, and where I'm going to show you all is a city off of Louisville, but you can still consider it Louisville, which is kind of crazy because this has to do with a YouTuber. Okay, Lego. Let's see. Let's pull it up. Let me see where it goes. Right here. Okay. Let me make sure you all can see. Right here. Let's scroll down. Scroll down. It scroll down. Okay. Okay, I want to hear it. Come on. Okay, here we go. I might have to replay it, y'all. So don't worry about it. It's not available. Please check back. Okay, so they're trying to say it's not available even though it's here. It makes no sense. Okay, they might have took it off. Hold on. Let me try to do something real quick. Oh, yeah, I kind of seen a little bit what it's gonna be about. Okay, let's try this again. Hold on. Okay, so I got it up. I'm gonna come and get you guys. Come the heck on, man. Of course, it started without me wanting it to.
Charged with. And it's just eye opening that it could happen right across the street. On this quiet street here in Norton Commons, my heart dropped. Felt sick to my stomach. Wednesday morning was anything but normal for people who live here on River Beauty Loop. Ring camera video shows the moment officers surrounded Michael Booth's home, the 39-year-old who is now facing 29 felony sex abuse charges. We walked out our front door on Wednesday to a very heavy police presence. There were several police cars, LMPD cars. According to the arrest report, he's accused of sending child sex abuse material to other people on the social messaging app Kik. A search warrant confirmed the material was shared from his account this summer. Neighbors say police were here for hours, combing through the home of a man they barely know.
But they don't come out a lot. They come out and walk their dog at night, kind of stay to themselves.
We never met them. But while Booth wasn't seen much outside, he had an active presence online.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I promise you that.
He's a TikTok and YouTube creator known for crafting projects while allegedly sharing something far darker behind the screen.
We don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
And now neighbors say the picture-perfect home and its decorations feel chillingly out of place.
Disturbing. It's disturbing.
Deandrea Turner, WLKY.
Okay. So his name on YouTube is called Mr. Crafty Pants. Okay, Mr. Crafty Pants. That's his name on the Tube of the U, y'all. He has a big following, a very big following, and who knew? Because let me tell you something. A lot of us YouTubers in Kentucky don't socialize with each other, and this is one of the reasons why. That's why I don't socialize with a whole lot of people, because I don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. Okay, you might be having an affair with a cat. Who knows? I mean, I'm just saying, and I don't know what to say. Like I said, if you look him up, Mr. Crafty Pants, he's got over, what did I see today? Hold on, let me look at that again real quick. He's got over 594K subscribers. 594K subscribers. Wow. Bless us. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And so I'm not going to say nothing. I was always taught, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. So I just won't say nothing at all. Yeah. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about, because this is weird, and this is weird to the highest, weirdest level. Okay. Yeah. And that's why I used to tell my friends, like my male friends, I used to tell them, because y'all know I got more men friends than I do women. Y'all already know how they go. So I don't have to explain. If you've been following me for a while, you understand. So I used to tell my men friend, because I know they watch pornos and stuff, they watch porn and they get their life on porn. And I used to tell them, be careful of the porn you watch, because just in case some of those women in there that look grown, they still might be underage and being forced to dress up like it and commit all of these acts that you're enjoying so well. So you really got to be careful with that, okay? Because if they're not 18 and older, and some of them look like they're 18, and they could actually be 16 or 15, okay? Remember, they are stealing people. They are kidnapping women. They are, women are coming up missing. So you really never know, So I used to tell them, I know you're going to do what you do. You got your favorite porn that you look at. Just if it's in question, just close it out. Seriously, if you are questioning whether or not, after you look at the woman's boobs and stuff, if you're questioning that she don't look as old as she should, I would close it out. Get rid of it, close it out. Because I'm telling you, there are police and FBI people who sat in rooms. Hey, Angela White Boo, thank you, beautiful. Who sat in booths online. And that's what they do. They monitor the activities of red flags. Just like these idiots that put on here, anybody want to sell food stamps? Like they type it on Facebook and all this. I'm selling some food stamps. I'm selling this. I think that's the dumbest crap I ever seen in my life. It's like, really? It's like, you really gonna sit on here and say I swear, some of these people ain't got since God gave a goose. It's just, it trips me out. It just trips me out. In my medical situation today, y'all know I go 3 times a week, and we was talking, and I happened to just out of clear blue sky, because this what hit me. I said, y'all, do we got any prostitutes anymore here? And everybody looked at me. And they laughed, but then they looked at me again and said, you know what? That's a good question. Because I'm telling you, like in Kentucky, one of the main strips you used to see prostitutes in Louisville was on 18th Street. Okay? On 18th Street. 18th Street was synonymous for hookers. Like you can be riding down 18th Street and you'll see somebody, honey, that's be turning and looking at you, and they'll let their shirt, a little bit and all of that and stuff. All of a sudden, they disappeared. Like seriously, you can walk down, you can take your kids down 18th Street now. You don't see number old buildings and a couple of restaurants, some houses, but you don't see no hookers. So I was just wondering if we still had hookers here. It's just one of them questions that you ask somebody, because I know there's other states, and I've seen it on YouTube. This man, his whole channel is about the activities of prostitutes in his area. And I mean, it's businesses around there and everything. And I'm like, I wonder, is it legal? Because I never see a cop come through there and arrest them or anything like that. And them women, baby, in the wintertime, they have their cheeks out. Not the ones on their face, but the ones in their butt, okay? They have them high heel shoes on. And at first, I didn't know what the heck was going on. And he was like, prostitution is still up here and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. For real? And I mean, it's a business district. Like, you see business trucks coming in and out. You see, it's just wow. It trips me out. So I was just wondering if we still, if if we still had some, I don't know. I don't know. We probably do. I don't know. Okay, what's the next thing I'm talking? Because I done got stuck on that conversation. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's go to this. Let me pull it up for you. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a reason why they're trying to take the finances from African American people, okay? The reason why they're trying to take finances from us is because we, believe it or not, are the ones that spend the most, okay? We do. We make the least, spend the most. Make it make sense, okay? When we took on that battle to teach people how to treat us, aka when we start going against Target, we actually tanked Target. I didn't know it was so many of you Black people that actually that actually shopped at Target. I'm so serious. It's like I was kind of like, wow, really? Because Target has never appealed to me. Target has never been one of them places I said, oh, I just got to go to Target. I would go to Walmart before I went to Target. I would go to Value City before I went to Target. I would go to Kmart before I go to Target, and that's saying something, okay? So it's like just to see what all we've done, and I wanted to show you all this because y'all might have already seen it, and if you have, great. If you haven't, don't worry about it. You get ready to see it. Hold on, here we go. So never think that we don't have power. If we didn't have power, y'all, they wouldn't be coming after us so hard. Everything wouldn't be against Black people. Okay, so we got power. And that's all I be trying to tell my people when you come over here. You have power, boo. You really do. Check this out. Right here. It says, and I quote, Target cutting 1,800 positions. Okay. Target is laying off roughly 1,000 corporate people. So corporates getting touched too, not just the cashiers. 1,000 corporate employees next week and eliminate right before Thanksgiving and Christmas, y'all. And eliminating 800 open positions, y'all. Y'all still think we ain't got no power? So now what they're trying to do is take the power from us. Like if they get enough of us fired, take these high positions from us. It's been 300,000 Black women that have lost their jobs just since this administration has been in office. Think about that. 300,000 Black mothers, women, single women, sisters, some grandmothers or whatever have lost their jobs since the administration has been in. Because we spend. What's the better way to do that? Well, we're going to take the money from the people who spend. Here's the thing. I agree with somebody else. I didn't download that, so I apologize. This lady said, well, since they want to cut food stamps, let's cancel Christmas. And I know a lot of y'all be like, because my baby, I got to have her something up under the tree. I got to have him something. You don't understand your power. I just said we got power. Look at Target. Can you imagine what kind of message that would send if we all decided that, well, we ain't going to shop for Christmas? I better yet, let's wait and do Christmas after Christmas. If you just got to buy a little Bobo something, if you just got to look buy your little bumpkin something, little Toby, you just got to have them something, okay? If that's the case, why not just wait until after? And we have our own Christmas after Christmas. I'm telling y'all, you got to teach people how to treat you. And that's the only thing that's difference between us and the 60s Blacks. The 50s and the 60s Blacks, they were unified. That's how they got things done. Okay? We can't unify to find some Tylenol to give a headache. I mean, we got to argue about now Tylenol was downstairs. Now it was in your wallet. Now it was in this. Now I don't want no anyway. I take it. I mean, everything has to be an argument. And that's weird. Okay, that's weird. But I agree with that woman wholeheartedly. If we could only start utilizing ourselves that way, if we can only start getting to the point, like I said, you got proof of what we did with Target. Can you imagine Christmas? Can you imagine what these companies would do if we let them know we're not happy with how you did the DEI situation? We're not happy how things is going with people that we love that happen to have SNAP benefits. We're not happy how y'all letting this not boycott, but the what's name will go on and messing with you messing with the Medicare and the Medicaid and the disability and all of that. Because right now you may be working. Let me say that to some of y'all that punch a clock every day and y'all like, it don't bother me. So, you may be working now, but what happens if something happened and you become disabled? You always have to think about stuff like that. What happens if your company decides that when you turn 48, 49, 50, that they no longer need your services. Don't tell me what they can't do. I keep telling y'all, stop thinking these people can't do something. Evil has no bounds. Hey, what's up, Southern Belle Boo? Even evil has no bounds. Okay, I'm going to take you back to just this one word. When I say this, if you don't know what this means, go look it up. Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's it. That's it. That's all. Put a fork in it. I'm done. Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you keep telling me what they can't do, I dare you to go back and look at what happened with that. I dare you. And then come and talk to me about what they can't do. Shoot, if that's the case, remember in 2024, Project 2025 was supposed to have been a rumor. It was a lie. They don't know where that came from. That's not true. I don't know how y'all feel that. And people fell for it. Matter of fact, y'all melanin people fell for it. Good grief, I read. People fell for it. And then as soon as the inauguration was over, what was in place? Project 2025. So people will lie to you for their agenda. They'll throw a celebrity in your face and talk about a celebrity while they make rules and regulations and new laws behind your back. I told you, I've been telling y'all that for like 6 years now. I said, whenever they throw a prominent celebrity in your face, it means they're doing something behind the scene they don't want you to be aware of until it's over. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is you got power. Why you got power? Use your power. Okay? Use your power. Teach people how to treat you. That's in every walk of life, though. That's with your family, with your so-called friends, your frenemies, okay? With everybody. You teach people how to treat you. I don't deal with disrespect. I just don't. And I feel like if I can tell you that and you keep on, then I have to cut my ties with you. Because, see, I respect me. And I'm going to give what I get. And what I ain't going to do is come off my square to battle with you in no disrespect. I'll be like, oh, okay. That's all you get from me. So you got to teach people how to treat you, y'all. And let me tell you this. A drunk person speaks their sober mind. You better ask you better ask one of them old heads that drink. Everybody got an old Uncle Bobo, or old Uncle Tim, or old Uncle somebody that been drinking since you was in the cradle. Do you hear me? That's from the cradle to the grave for real. They will tell you a drunk person speak their sober thoughts. So when people get drunk and they start saying stuff to you, and then they come back and say, I only said that because I was drunk. No, you meant that. You meant it. And we ain't gonna act like you didn't, because you did. And it's okay. But I'm not gonna let you disrespect me. See how that works? Anywho, moving forward. Okay. This is the next one I want to bring up. And I'm so excited about, okay, I pulled up the wrong one. I'm so excited about these what's going on at this school in Kentucky. It's called Shawnee. Okay. Shawnee been having this particular program for years, because I remember when my little sister, I got many, but the one I always talk about, my little sister was in at this school. She was in this program and everything. So they've been having this. I'm surprised that I think they brought it back. I'm not sure, but they're trying to stop this too. Just want y'all to know that, because they don't want Black women to be educated. Okay, with 2 D's. They don't want us to be educated. All right. They want us to continue to have to be at the mercy, okay, of everybody else. They don't want us to be able to pay our bills. They don't want us to be able to take care of our kids. Not for real. They actually want us to be, you know what? You know what? Let me show y'all. Here we go. Right here. I love it. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all a fun fact. Okay. Fun fact about me. I did I think it's called the Gap Beat test. I think it's what it's called. I always mispronounce this name, okay? But it's a test that you take to show what your strengths are, what you should go into, and what you shouldn't. Now, they asked me before I took the test, they was like, what do you want to do? What do you see yourself doing, and blah, blah, blah. I said, I said, I want to be a cardiologist, okay, but for kids, pediatric cardiologist. I said, I want to do that. I said, if not, I see myself being a judge, okay. I said, but this is going to be, I said, this is going to sound crazy. I said, because I want to be a female mechanic. I said, seriously, I want to be a female mechanic. I said, that's something I would do in my off time. I would travel and fix people's cars. Now, I was way ahead of myself because at that time, okay, I'm 55 now. So at that time I'm talking, it was in the 80s. Okay. It was in the 80s. And there was no traveling mechanics. You understand? So I'm talking about I want to travel to fix people's cars. Okay. So I was way ahead of myself. So anyway, I took the Gap B test. I scored equal in policeman, which is law. I scored equal to, law, medical, and service as far as mechanic. I had 33, 33, and 33. All equal, all three of them. So I kind of knew what I liked. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I like. And I knew service, I can take it because I used to do, matter of fact, I used to do acrylic nails. I used to do those in my house. Never went to school for it. I just looked at it one day when somebody was doing mine. And I think I got mine done twice. And then I went and bought the stuff from Sally's and did my own nails. And then when my friend saw my nails, she's like, who did your nails? I said, me. Practice on me. So I used to, I did it for a while. It's nothing that if I put my mind to it, I can't do. Seriously, it's nothing if I put my mind to it, I can't do. It just has to be important to me because I have ADD and things I get bored quick. Okay. I just do. I get bored quick. And I'm dyslexic. So I had to learn how to write my notes to where later on I can go back and read them and understand them. Because I would take notes and couldn't read a lick of them. Be like, what the heck is it? And I never knew what it was called until I got diagnosed. So yeah. All the learning situations, my mind goes faster than what I needed to go. But if you sit and talk to me, I can pass the test. Most of the time when I used to have to write it, because like I said, my mind goes quick. So I had to learn how to slow my mind down. Like I tell y'all, it was a blessing in God that I even got my doctorate degree. But the way that I did it, I wouldn't tell anybody to do it. But when that man came to me talking about, if you can get your master's and your doctorate within this certain amount of time, I'll wipe your school debt out. Baby, don't tip me with a good time. I said, let me talk to my husband and let me see. And I told my husband, and he was like, I think you can do it, but it's up to you. Whatever you decide to do, I got your back. And so when I told the dean, I said, you got a bet? Guess who won? You right, she did. Her, me, I. I won, me, I, her. She did. Mm-hmm. And he had to wipe it whole 36,000, some 900 something. Yeah, he had to wipe all of that. It don't belong to me, so I don't care. Then he turned around and told his. Let me tell you how sometimes jealousy. Y'all, he told his assistant to contact me to offer me a job as a online dean, like what this other person does. His name is Jay Wilson. I would be teaching online. Okay. That's how good I did. And I ain't gonna get into that because I already, told y'all, showed y'all and all this. But that's how good I did. So he wanted to offer me a job. Instead of her calling me, she sends me an email. And when she sent me an email, the email actually went to my what's that even when it goes to spam? That's where it went in. And when I found out about it, it's because I was going through my spam one day. Yeah, how come it was already over a year when I saw that email? And so when I contacted him, I called him and said, why didn't you just call me? He said, I thought she did. He said, we don't fill the position. He said, that would have been great for you. He said, I mean, anybody can do what you did. He said, I had to offer you a job. He said, but she doesn't even work here no more. See what I'm saying? Like jealousy, people get jealous over this. I ain't gonna call her. I ain't gonna call her. You know, just a hater. But you know, I still got the proof that he offered me a job as, you know, as a professor and blah blah blah. So yeah, you know, God is good. But so yeah, I'm so glad that aviation, that, you know, I want women to know and I want girls to know you can do more than just the normal so-called quote unquote women jobs. Okay. You know, a lot of things I didn't do because I ain't delivered. Let me explain that. I still like my car doors open. I like being soft. I like my chair pulled out. For real. I ain't delivered. So I ain't trying to prove I can do everything a man can do. I can't. And I ain't trying to do it. Okay. And I'm okay telling y'all I can't. Let me see. Hold on. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Angela. You too, baby. So yeah, I'm not trying to. What's up, JB? I ain't even see you sneak in. Yeah, I ain't trying to. Mm-mm. I can do what he can do. I can lift this. Good for you. I ain't trying to see if I can lift it. As long as there's a man right there. Excuse me. Can you grab it for me, please? Baby, call me what you like. Say what you want. I ain't trying to do all that. Just I keep telling y'all I'm spoiled. I'm very much spoiled. And I'm proud to say that. I ain't the rotten spoiled, but I am spoiled nevertheless. Uh when my late husband was living, even my sons, my late husband was living, what you doing touching the bag? And he would give me like the bread. He say, here, take the bread in the house. I got these groceries. Oh yeah, we didn't do that. We didn't pick up groceries. We didn't pick up bags like that. That's why when I had to store it all over again, yeah, I almost broke my face. I'm like, Lord, where's my husband? I need another husband, God, because you know I hate putting these groceries in the house. Oh, and then I always go to the store when my sons is at work. It seemed like work store. I always seem so I have to bring them in anyway. Oh, child. I ain't liberated. I'm not delivered. I ain't trying to be. As soon as honey, as soon as the Lord send me another husband, baby, who? Mm-hmm. I don't take out trash. Mm-mm. My son come and do that. I don't take out no trash. We don't do that. Mm-mm. No. And I know y'all like, what? Come on. Nope. I do not do that. Will not do that. Now, you know, if I don't have no able-bodied son, then that's different. Hopefully my grandsons will come back and be like, Granny, I got it. You know, because, yeah, I don't do it. That's too heavy. We don't do it. Like I said, I like being soft. I like being pleasingly plump. I really do. I'm okay with that. I ain't trying to prove nothing. And all of you all who say, I can do whatever a man can do. Good. I'm not knocking you, sis. You go right ahead. You do all of those things, okay? Do all the things of the things. That's all I'm saying, because I ain't. I'm not. I'm not. So yeah. And if you want to blame somebody, you can actually start with my husband, or you can go all the way back to my mom and my dad and my grandparents, because they started it first. And then my husband, he told my daddy and my mama, I want to pick up where y'all left off and spoil her. And he did exactly that. That's why I don't understand. You know, JB. You know, and that's let me can I be honest with y'all? That's why it's taking me so long. I guess if you put a time limit on it, you know, because you always see women that you like, oh, they got a boyfriend, you know, blah blah blah, and all this stuff, you know, and everything, and yeah, hi, my name's Creole, okay, and I'm kind of a queen, I really am, and I'm intelligent, and you know, I got a lot of things, other things. So I'm not desperate. Okay. Like for real. So I'd rather wait for quality than quantity. Okay. Because I used to say before I got married, I used to say, also, my husband gonna need to know how to fight because I can fight. And I ain't gonna be taking up for no man. You know, now if he can fight, we can fight together. But I can fight and he can't, something wrong with that. No, God don't have to send me a fighter. Okay. So I got exactly what my husband was a boxer. And not only that, he was a street brawler. So yeah, he could fight, I could fight, my daddy can fight. My daddy is a ninja. Okay. He's in books. He trained celebrities and stuff. So like it goes through the family. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, you know. So yeah, I it ain't that I don't like men. I do. And it's not that I haven't seen some nice looking men, but if I have to convince you that who you are, you're not for me. And I don't have a problem with that. And you shouldn't either. We just don't agree. I shouldn't have to convince you as a man that you would be a good husband, you would be a good this, you would be a good that. Because that means all through our relationship, if we did get together, I would be the one I always have to give in. I would be the one I always have to say, but baby, come on, you can do. And you would be the one to go, nope, I don't feel like it. Nah, I'm good. No, I don't deal with men like that because that's selfish. Always an argument, and it don't have to be. That's selfish. What's up, that 504 girl? That's my boo right there. Let me see. I'm single when you have had a man who treated you. Come on. It's and they don't understand. Some of these people don't understand, Angela. That is so true. That's my dilemma. Like my husband treated me like the queen I think I am. You feel what I'm saying? He really went above and beyond that because he wanted to. He was a king. He thought it not robbery to treat me as a queen. You know what I'm saying? And now you got these men that I don't know. It's a different breed because I feel like I ain't gonna say all of them because maybe God saved like two or three for me. I don't know, but we gonna see. I trust Him in that because He the one sent me my last husband, my only husband I had, and He did a great job with that. So I trust God for that. But these males nowadays, I've never seen a bunch of men that are okay being by themselves. That's scary. That's scary. And I'm gonna tell you why it's scary. Because even God said it's not good for man to be alone. So he created Eve. Okay? Because there was no suitable mate for Adam. Okay. And nowadays in this day and time, these men are happy being by themselves when God cursed that. Like that's a curse. He cursed that. He didn't want man to be. God said it's not good. And so I'm kind of like I look at that and go, because there is no way in the world you're okay with not having a companion when that's what you were made for. That's why God created us so that you wouldn't be alone. And I always say this. I tell women the same thing that I'm going to say here. It's not all women, just like it ain't all men. Your picker is off. But you can, if you the same mindset, and this is what I tell women. If you have the same mind that you had 20 and 30 years ago, then it's you. Everything changes. Seasons change, people change, clothes change, hairstyles change. Everything changes. Everything. So if your mind is still stuck years ago and you still got that same way of thinking, it's you. And that's what's scary. That's what's scary. If something hits you so hard that you haven't bounced back from it, that's scary. Because that means if me and you in a relationship, and let's just say we have a bill that came out of nowhere, you're going to be stuck. You ain't going to try to figure it out. You ain't going to look for resources. None of that. It's just, we're going to be sitting in the dark because, that bill done came and you can't get past it. I watch all of that. I do. I listen. I listen to people. I'm a very good listener. Okay. I don't just hear people. I listen. And I watch their actions. And it's like, every time somebody asks you, okay, every time somebody asks you a question, like, okay, I know somebody, and a simple question can turn into the most long, drawn out argument. Just a simple question. Because when I was trying to explain this to this person, they still didn't get it. They still threw it back that it was my fault. And I knew that was coming because no matter what, everything ends up being my fault. Everything. Even like I said, one day I was talking to this person just because I cared about them, you know, I was talking to them, and because they know what I did for a living, right? First thing they threw up, don't be trying to counsel me. And this was just a regular conversation. So that lets me know, can't no woman even talk to you real because you can't handle it for whatever reason. Unless somebody's telling you you're great, you can't handle it. Unless somebody's agreeing with everything you say, you can't handle it. What woman that really care about you gonna do it? You'll end up with a woman that agree to everything you say to make you think that you're great. And as soon as she leave out of your house, she gonna go sleep with your friend, or twin, or somebody up the street. She gonna have another man. And she gonna come home and treat you. Oh, baby, yes. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand, baby. Yeah, it was my fault. I understand. Everything's gonna be her fault. She gonna take all that. She gonna make you feel good. Okay. And then as soon as she get out of your face, or as soon as you go somewhere, she got Tim, Mike, Kevin, Joe, John, Stephen. She got all of them. Because you're not man. You're not a man, you're a male. And you're not man enough to understand that, you know, everything ain't gonna be great with you because we're not perfect. And it's funny because these same people can tell everybody else how bad they are. But as soon as you say, well, okay, my turn, let me tell you, oh, no, I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. So I don't, like I said, certain people, you just got to know who they are. And with this certain person, like I told that person, I don't talk to you about nothing of substance at all. I don't talk to you about nothing of substance. I'll talk about the weather. I'll talk about YouTube. I'll talk about food. I talk about the government. But as far as like just really, you know how you have a conversation with a person and y'all, you talk, you enjoy each other's conversation, blah, 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 and everything. You can be totally honest with each other. You care about. I don't have none of those conversations. None. Because you already showed me you can't handle it. And why would I throw my good after bad? It was one question. I asked one question. One question. And this is a question I had asked 5 more people prior. I was doing like, you know how you put some information down and then you research it and you're trying to double check to make sure of the research that you did. And so the people that I asked, I trusted. So I happened to just throw this person in there thinking, well, it ain't going to be no big. What's up, Catherine? Thinking it ain't going to be no big deal. It wasn't like I asked them to give me a pint of blood, what their blood type was. I asked one question. One, y'all. I asked one question. And this person turned it into something different. I said, it's just a question. Your name ain't gonna be on it, nothing like it. It's just a question. I don't want to answer it. And that pissed me off because I considered you in my research. Evidently, I value something about you. But after that, I was like, oh, you ain't gotta worry about it. I meant that. I meant that from the bottom of my heart. You ain't got to worry about it because you don't toy your A with me. And I mean that. You don't toy with me no more. I won't care no more. I mean that. I don't want it every time I talk to somebody, it ends up in an argument. And it don't have to be. If you ask me a question, I answer, especially if you tell me, look, I'm doing this research. I just want to know, I've asked these other people, you my last one, and I'm gonna round it out. You know, what type of car you like? And in this car, do you care for would you want to have a CD player or would you want to have satellite service? I don't want to talk about that. I don't know what I don't huh? It's a car. It's just a question. I don't want to say. It's always, no matter what I ask, it's me. No matter what I ask or say, he's got to be combative. Always. No matter how easy and simple the question is, always combative. Always. Who wants to deal with that? Not even in a friendship. I don't care. It's weird to me. I still don't understand why. It's just weird. So if I know that's the response I'm gonna always get, no matter what I ask, okay, I won't ask you nothing else. And that's the truth. I won't. I've gotten to a point now, no matter and I believe it's just me, even though the person turned their back on me again and said, ain't nothing I can say if you always think it's you. I keep telling you it ain't you. But every time I asked you something, you are combative with me. So if it ain't me, take your signs down because you showing me it is me by your actions and not by your words. See, it's just like in church. People can act a lie as well as tell one. What's that song? Oh, here we go. I ain't gonna sing it, but this is what they say. I am gonna treat everybody right. You know you lying. You know you lying. You know dang on well you ain't gonna treat no everybody right. Let that one person walk in front of you that you can't stand. Let that one person be choking on some water and you can help them. You know for a fact you ain't gonna treat everybody right. Quit lying. So you can tell a lie as well as sing a lie, okay? So yeah. And the thing about it is, even with me saying all that, I don't dislike. I don't either way. I don't like nor dislike. It's just like it just is what it is now. Where I used to value men as persons one on ones, you know, but somewhere along the line they switched. I don't know that the whole thing just switched, and it's just not worth me anymore. Even trying to, I ain't desperate for friendship. I'm just not. I'm too old to be desperate. I just feel like it, you know. But yeah, that's basically all this ties in together, y'all. So, um, I just mm-mm. Plus life is too long. I don't never say life is short because I feel like when you say that you're cutting your life down, life is long, honey, and it is what you make it. Okay, and as long as I'm here, I keep telling you, I'm gonna be happy. I may not be happy with who, but I'm gonna be happy. Me, I'm gonna have my joy. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna laugh, live, and love. That's basically it, you know. And I have made up my mind that once I do it, oh y'all, I gotta tell y'all about this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so y'all know I always told y'all about the CEO, right? Those of you all been following me for a while, y'all know I told y'all about the CEO, okay, and everything. So he pissed me off. Can I be straight up no chaser? He pissed me off. Okay. And I had to let it go. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let it go. I said, right now, I don't feel like I need to, And this was back in July, around that area. Anyway, so I seen a thing on Facebook, and it had his first and last name. It was a little boy though, but what happened to the little boy? When I saw the name, I just sent it to him just so he can, know the name. And so he responded to me, and his question to me was, are you mad at me? Yeah, why he asked me that? Thank you, Angela Boo. Why he asked me that? Why did he have to? He should have just took that thing I sent him and took his happy hips on somewhere and left me the heck alone. The Hello Kitty alone, okay? But when he walked that into that, I let him have it. Do you hear me? I mean, usually where I'm very I tiptoe around it because he's another grown man that's older than me that can't take truth, no matter how soft you tell it, can't take it. You know, you got to play with the feelings and well, now, he brought that other one out of me. He remember that one. Trust me. And that's the one he brought out of me. And when I told him what I had to say, I was waiting. He responded. And then after he responded, I said, uh-huh. So everything he said, I broke down and had a boom, 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 boom. I said, screw this. I picked up that phone. He said, hello. I said, yeah, this is Coco. He said, hey, he said, I said, because this ain't a friendly call. When I get finished talking to you, you may not ever want to speak to me again, and I'm okay with that. I'm very much okay with that. I said, this is where I'm at with it right now. I said, so you know what? So let me answer your question. So, baby, when I tell you, I said, boom, 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 boom. I answered everything. Boom, 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 boom. Everything he said. Everything. And I said, you know what? I would prefer, because if you don't, I am. I said, so let me give you an option. I would prefer if you would say, you know what, Coco, after this conversation and stuff right now, I don't ever want to talk to you again. I said, because guess what? I'm hoping you say that. So the phone got quiet. Because what you not going to do, 55, it means something to me, y'all. Double knuckles, it kind of means, it kind of means something to me. What you not going to do, okay? We're not going to continue this at all. At all. Periods all up through the sentence, dots, everything. We're not doing this. I don't care if I ever see you. I don't care if I ever talk to you. I don't care about none of that no more. Absolutely. Where I was trying to be your friend and I was trying to be there for you because you ain't got another person that ain't got nobody. I'm trying to be there for them and everything. But you think you're going to disrespect me? And I'm the only one that show you that they care about you? Negro, please. It ain't never that. It ain't never going to be that. And so, yeah. So when I got when I said, so you're not gonna tell me that? You see how quiet I am, right? Because like I said, see, here's the thing. Y'all never, especially these two I'm talking about, they don't have nobody to care about them. And that's a shame. Okay. You've lived this long and nobody cares about you for real. They only care about what you can do for them. You finally meet somebody who has your back, care about you, want to see you, be the best you can be, want to see you get your life in every possible way. And you're going to try to flip that on me because other people don't care about no, not in this life and dang sure not in the next. No, you're not. No, you're not, boo-boo kitty. And I meant that. See, I had stopped talking. Y'all, when I say this, y'all gonna remember. I had stopped talking to that person altogether. Okay, the CEO. But remember, he contacted me because he was thinking about offing himself because I did not talk to him. Remember, I told y'all that I was like, y'all, I've been up trying to help, blah blah blah, because I said I ain't gonna get into everything, but just know he wants to end it. But I love me. And I'm not gonna disrespect me or put myself in a loop and all of this just so you can be happy. Oh no. Where they do it at? I'm gonna put my what? Where? Mm-mm. That's okay. It's okay. And I blame JB. I'm gonna blame him again, y'all. Not Boo Boo Kitty. Yes, honey, Boo Boo Kitty. Honey, I blame JB. Cause every now and then, for real, it'll be a male with common sense, like a lot of common sense and a lot and that it cares about you, that'll say something that you already know, but to kind of kick it in gear. Like, why you giving all this to these bums? Why you giving all your care and understanding and letting these bums, do all this and stuff? And because that's holding up what you trying to do. I'm paraphrasing. So when JB said that, I got quiet. Because I'm like, not that he just scolded me and scolded me correctly, and with some good stuff. Only a fool would be like, get mad when somebody curling up about you to tell you, they not worth it. They not worth it. I'm telling you, ever since then, I've been charged. I don't know what charge this is, but I've been charged because it's like I ain't taking no type of shorts. None. It's nice that people want to date me, and that's fine. You can always want to. It's fine. But I don't date no man can't do nothing for me. Y'all can call me a hoe. You can call me a gold digger. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But that's a promise I made my late husband. Okay? My late husband said, don't date no man that don't do for you the way I did, I better. He said, you made me stand my ground with you and show you what I was about. Make them. You got it. He even told my kids. He said, y'all mama got a good heart and she love hard. You don't get no better than her. He said, y'all protect her because some man will see what she got and see that she got a good heart and try to ease their way in. If it's a lie, my kids told it. If it's a lie, they told it. Because each one of them said the same thing. Daddy told us to watch you. So ain't no man going to easily come over here and try to date you. We ain't having that. What's up, Daham? Thank you, JB. See, that's my little brother. Let me highlight that. He said you deserve more. Yes, I do. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just, yeah. And y'all know my thing is coffee. I always say that. You mean tell me you can't afford me a cup of coffee? And here's the thing. I don't expect my new man to be my late husband. I don't expect that. When God made my late husband, baby, he broke the mold. Do you hear me? He broke the mold. I wouldn't be able to find him in another man if I tried. And that's the truth. However, I do have certain standards that is across the board. Especially when I know when I'm coming to the relationship with. That's the part that people keep forgetting. I know what I'm coming to the relationship with. First of all, if we just want to go education-wise, I have a whole doctorate. My name is Doctor. Okay, let's get that straight. No matter what no matter when I'm dead and gone and when I'm here, when they put on their tombstone or whatever, they have to acknowledge that I was doctor. Okay, so let's go education. And education by itself will stand all by itself. I ain't got to do nothing else. We can just go get educate. So I know what I'm bringing to the table. Okay, let's start there. Second of all, I'm a widow. I did it right. I ain't knocking nobody who you had to get a divorce for whatever your reasons. This ain't at you. I'm talking about me. I did it right until death do us part. Okay, so I am free spiritually, biblically, emotionally, physically to date and get remarried if I want to. Okay, it just is what it is. Financially, Okay. If you got my book, you know what I'm about to say, okay? Because my last book I wrote about me and my husband. I wrote about him, okay? Um, Financially, I always made more money than my husband. Always. From day one. From day one. The difference is my husband was a workaholic. He didn't want to touch the money. He said, "You are more wise when it comes to this money. I make it, you take care of it." So he never seen his paychecks. I would have to tell him how much he made. He wouldn't even know it. He would come home and say, "Babe, I got a raise today." I'm like, "Oh, okay, good, congratulations. You know how much it is?" "Nope, you'll tell me." And he gone back. He just didn't care about that because he trusted me. He knew I was a woman about my business first. I might like that Coach purse, and I might want that tri-level Coach purse. I really do. But anyway, stay focused, Creole. I might want that purse, but guess what else I want? Lights to be on, a roof over my head, food in my refrigerator, my insurance paid on my car. I want to have water that my husband can wash his body up in, and me too. I like clean clothes. Like I'm just crazy like that. I like LG&E, the electric. I like it to be warm in the winter and cool in the summer. I'm just crazy like that. I don't know what's wrong with me that I want to be able to do that thing. So I ain't gonna never be that type to take my rent money, my mortgage money, because I'm renting to own, so that's why I said it. But my mortgage money, my LG&E money, my water bill money, and go play bingo. So when y'all saw me at bingo yesterday, that was the leftover. And I thought to myself, I got a couple of bucks left over. What do I want to do with myself today? Let's go old lady doing. So we went to bingo. And I had a ball, y'all. And ice cream was thunder. They got the best ice cream. I ain't never seen a bingo hall have some good. They have the best ice cream. Oh, y'all, and I was cased twice. I was cased for that 1,000, and then I was cased for that 599. You talking about mad? Ooh, child. Ew. Yeah, I did the old lady thing yesterday, and I enjoyed it. And now my cousin, she's older than me. My cousin, bingo universe. Come on. She want me and her to go together. And I'm like, okay, because I used to go with my cousin that was like my sister, y'all, and she passed away early part of this year and everything. She had a stroke and it took her out of her. And I miss her so much because I would call her, she's just like my big sister, even though she was my first cousin, but we were so close. We did everything together and stuff. It was just like my big sister. And it's been hard for me this year because I've never known my life without her. I've never known my life without her. And so she used to, honey, it was my bingo buddy. Baby, she would go do them pull tabs, end up hitting that 599, the king of the mountain, and get $1,000 and all this stuff. Oh, I miss her. So yesterday I thought about her, and when I went, I was like, I'm doing this for us, boo. I'm doing this for us. I miss you so much. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna cry, but I miss her so much, y'all. I do. I saw that ice cream. Girl, it was good. It was good. I'm like, ooh, some people spend their rent money and bill money on drugs for real. Ooh, child. Most I want was, let me tell you, my late husband, when we used to go, because that's something we enjoyed doing. He was great at it. That's something we enjoyed doing. That's why I said, all y'all men is too hard, and y'all ain't got no time for that. I don't want to do it. Okay, well, stay away from me. You too hard for me. But it was times my husband would say, hey, babe, let's go bingo. I'm like, you must feel it. So we had our own favorite bingo we used to go to, honey, and my husband used to hit. We used to hit, but like he used to say, any time he could spend with me, he enjoyed it. That's why I said it's a difference between when you marry somebody that you love, but you don't really like. I so happened, and he so happened, we liked each other. That made a whole difference because we didn't have to find things to talk about, find things to do, or find, none of that. We liked each other. But he did something with me, y'all, that most men didn't take the time to do. He actually courted me. And I know it's an old term, but he did. He actually courted me. He seen me come home and say he's down the street. Because when he moved in, he actually moved in with his brother them. And he would see me. He said, "How you doing, Miss Ma'am?" I'm like, "I'm fine. How are you?" He said, "Good." He said, "Is it okay if I come down and sit on porch with you a little later?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." He's like, "Okay." He said, "I'll wait till I see you come out." I said, "All right." So I mean, most men didn't want to come and sit on the porch with me. I mean, and we would sit on the porch and we would be sitting and laughing and just, and he would say, does it look like the Big Dipper to you?" And I look up in the sky and go, "I can't tell." He's like, "Me either." But I mean, just little stupid stuff like that. It wasn't hard to talk to this man. It wasn't. It wasn't like pulling teeth. We wouldn't. And like I said, I used to make him blush, and he used to make me blush, and that used to make people mad. Our friends and stuff go, "Oh Lord, would y'all quit?" We like each other. What you want us to say? So yeah. So when Angela White said, it's hard to date men when you've had a husband that treats you like a gift. It really is. Um, it is. It is. And I know a lot of women, and a lot of men didn't have this type of relationship, this type of marriage, and I get it, but I can't not talk about marriage because you had a bad one. Maybe this will give you something to look forward to. Because, like I said, God said it's not good for men to be alone. And all these men just trying to be alone, it's weird. It's really, no, it's weird. I'm sorry. God made you to have a helpmeet. And you trying to do all these things that you was never equipped to do. Because if you were, God would have never gave you the helpmeet you need. It said suitable. So I'd be like, and I mean, if you still the same way, and I go back to this, if you still the same way you were when you picked that bad egg for you, then it's you. It's you. Get you together. You got to look and see, why did you pick her? I'm talking to men right now. Why did you pick her? What was it about her that you picked? So, and what's so funny is somebody I know said, "I feel like you gonna meet and you gonna get with a Sagittarius." I don't know no Sagittarius. Well, yes, I do. I know my brother-in-law. I have a brother-in-law, and his wife is dead too. And I know she ain't trying to talk about you two need to get together. And that's my husband's brother. No, not even when I'm dead. Okay, no. I could say more, but I'm not because some family members is on here. I ain't gonna get into all that. Not even, baby, not even when I'm dead. Absolutely not. Okay, okay. Now, but yeah, I don't. I'm like, I don't understand it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times, and I'm saying all this, not that I, believe in worship signs and stuff, but it's funny because a lot of times I'm attracted to my own sign, which is Libras. And then I realized, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Because you know why? I'm indecisive when it comes to some things. I'm very indecisive because we balance, we weigh our options, right? We're balanced. We try to keep the peace and all that. And two of us together being indecisive about life, oh heck no. We both be standing there looking at the movie theater, be like, "I thought you wanted to see The Wiz." "Well, yeah, I did, but I thought you wanted to see Go Get 'Em." "Well, yeah, so which one we gonna see?" "I don't know which one you want to see, but I don't know." We standing there like, and people behind us cussing us out because we can't make up our mind. What? No, baby. Mm-mm. Unless it's a Libra that is closer to a Scorpio. Now, Scorpios, yes, sir. Okay, it's something about them O's. Okay, and then Aquarius. Now, this is the funny thing though. My friend said that I'm gonna come back over here in a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get back over here with y'all. Let me see. I understand the term your baby DM. Shut. Oh, let me see. Someone. Oh Lord. Okay. Wow. I walk right into that one. Anywho, but check this out. But this is the thing though. They was like, okay, you know, you're compatible with Scorpios, Aquariuses, Sagittariuses, Libras, and it's one more that I'm compatible with, right? And I was like, okay, it's just weird. I don't know why, but it's weird. I think it's Capricorns. Is it Capricorns? I think it's a Capricorn. I think that's what it is. You're married, Jay, and thank you. You could read, girl. So it's like, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all something. Outside of my late husband, because y'all know it goes without saying. Outside of my late husband, the best love maker I ever had, the very, 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 very best was a Sagittarius. And I don't know why, but they are drawn to Libras. They very they are drawn to Libras. The Sagittarius I used to date. I told y'all about him too. The Sagittarius I used to date, okay, end up marrying a Libra. She, matter of fact, her birthday is 2 days after mine. I'm the 29th. What, 3 days? I'm the 29th. He ended up marrying a Libra. Yeah, I already told y'all about that story. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. As of 2024, and this was back in 1986. 1986, okay? When all that went down and I said what I said to him and all of this and stuff. Okay, as of 2024, last year, don't you know last year was when he stopped telling me he loved me? I swear, last year, 2024. From 1986 to 2024. And they still married. They still married. But I told him, and people think I be just fluff and puff. No, I know who I am. When you meet a woman who knows who she is and she tell you, you better pay attention. Because a lot of us ain't goofy. A lot of us ain't stumbling through life. Some of us know who we are, whose we are, and what we come with. And I be the one, I straight up no chaser. I tell you in the heartbeat, look, this is how I am. Seriously, and I love hard. And if you get me to love you, you got the best thing happening. However, on the same token, once I'm gone, I'm gone. Because it takes me a while to let, to be like, I'll be like, I'm going to give this person another chance. I'm going to give this person another chance. Or I'm going to give it, because I got, my love walk is so long, y'all. It is so long. But once I get in my mind, it's a wrap.com. Nothing can be done to turn it around. Let me see. November or December? He's a December. Yes, sir. Very much so. They're my equal, seem like. But the Sagittarius I'm talking about, that was the best love I ever had. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Best one. Was uninhibited. We just flowed when it came to that. I mean, just he was older than me though. Just flowed. I only had one idiot that was younger than me, and I would never. And I only had him because he lied to me about his age. Because other than that, everybody know I don't date young men. He was, everybody has been older than me. I love older men. I do. And that's why I don't know how this is going to work now, because I'm older, like I'm 55. Yeah, I know. I'm going to keep saying that until I'm 56 and I'm done. But so I don't know if the man that's coming to me is going to be older than me or younger than me. Since I got quote unquote friends who think they know my future, one of them said that they think he's going to be younger than me. The other one said they think he's going to be older than me. I just want to know, can he keep up with me? That's the question. That's the question. You got to be able to keep up. You know, if you somebody that all you like to do all day long, every day is just lay in the bed, you are not for me. And don't get me wrong, I like to lay too. But every now and then, come on, let's go walk, let's go bowling, let's go out to eat, let's go throw darts, let's go play pool. And I can't play, but I'll try. Let's do something. Okay? Something. What we cooking today? You want to cook? I'll be in the kitchen with you while you cut up, Yeah, but if all you want to do every day, all day, it's just you got to, you and the mattress got a affair going on because that's all you want to do, you are not for me. What's up, Van? Van, you always say that. You always want me with a white man. Jay said, no, we don't. Van always tell me I need to get with a white man. He always tell me that. Oh, my God. You know what? Even though I got aunties that's married to my uncles that are white, seriously. I got sisters that are white. Well, they said one drop of black blood means they black, but okay, whatever. And everything. I'm scared of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared of that because I will not understand nothing, nigga. Ain't nothing about that word gonna be funny to me. Nothing. And that'll send me over the edge. That'll take me back somewhere where I have fought for years to come away from. And y'all be seeing me on the news talking about, is that Creole? Let me go back to that video where she's on the video. Let me go. Oh my goodness, that's Creole. She don't stab that man. See what I'm saying? So yeah, nothing about the N-word is going to be, it's not going to be endearing. I'm not going to like it. We ain't going to play slave and master. We ain't doing none of that. Okay. I'm going to need him to tread lightly because any black anything that I feel, it's going to trigger me. So yeah. You know what, JB? You know what? Hey, but like I said, I have not put out that I might meet my mate online. I have not put that out because, like I said, shout out to Robbie Privilege and Cellulite. Hey, that's my couple right there. They met each other online. They was on each other's panels. They end up getting together and they become they cup of gold. That's what I'm talking about. So I know it can happen. You just have to have two people that's willing and want the same thing. And the same thing is that you all want to become one, love each other, treat each other good, make each other's days beautiful, and all of that and stuff. So, yeah. So I know it can happen, Yeah. But I've been getting out more. I have been getting out more, because YouTube been driving me crazy. And I don't watch it all the time, but even what I've been seeing has been getting on my. So I made it my business to go touch ground, to go out in the air. Even though it's cold here in Kentucky now, I still like in the morning, I'm getting up, taking care of some business. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I don't want to do it until I take care of it. Take care of some business, and I'm going to get my manicure and pedicure. I've been invited out to a Red Lobster tomorrow for dinner and a drink, and I'm going, and everything. So we'll see. We'll see. I might record when I'm eating at Red Lobster. It won't be that seafood bag or whatever the bag is everybody be talking about. It won't be that. I think I want some rainbow trout. Or I know I'm gonna get a lobster tail. I see that in my future. I really do. I see it in my future. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I do think I want some fish with a lobster tail. And I want some asparagus. Usually I get a salad, but I've been craving asparagus lately. So we'll see. Let me see. Black men have to, hold on. Let me highlight you there. Let me highlight your boo. Black men have to compete for black women. They have gotten too complacent thinking they are entitled to black women. But Chad, Tristan, and Justin are entering the chat and are very much interested. Okay? Come on, Justin and Tristan and Chad. Okay? Blair and Bev. Yes, come through. Okay, that's right. So I'm like, but for real, for real, y'all, I got men that I know care about me. JB care about me. I know y'all know my bestie, the real life with Anthony McNeil and Apollo. Y'all know that's my bestie. He cares about me too. So I already know anybody who want to date me gonna have to talk to them too. And I don't think Anthony gonna be too nice. I'm serious. I don't think he gonna be, because Anthony gonna ask them questions. Seriously, he gonna be like, tell you something. If I have to take a plane, so yeah. And I know JB, he gonna be philosophical with it. You ever heard somebody that drags philosophically? That's him. That's JB. He drags philosophically. And it make, for real, it makes the average Joe go, huh? You'll be like, huh? Y'all. Seriously. Uh the straight men friends. One is straight, one is not. Cause I gotta have me, a friend. Cause them friends, they'll tell you, he's from my camp. I'm telling you now, he's from my camp. You gotta go on and walk past that one, cause he's from my camp. I can't stand JB, I swear. Oh my gosh. Yep. Because a lot of times women, now I usually can pick them out. I can usually tell, no matter how hard the man trying to be, I can usually tell he's on down low, that he's a down low brother or something like that. I can usually, but I've been out of the game so long, I need a little help in that area. So I think it's not strange to be like, hey, bro. And you got to know the person, because I'm telling you, baby, I wouldn't change my relationship with JB for nothing in the world. Because, baby, when I tell you, he be straight up no chaser. He be. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stop. Let me stop. Because I be confusion. I be like, but let me tell y'all. Let me just say this. JB told me the other day, and I just said like it, move on. It was enough for me. It was enough for me. Hey, you got that right. Let me see. That's why I figure black women are friends so much, because they want to ask them. They know them from their community. Oh, okay. Okay. I do. I think that's why I like I don't know if some of y'all know her or not, but that's why I like Fabe and QB's relationship. Like they friends, and QB want honey who he's that strong person that she needs, because we strong women, we need strong friendships, just like our man needs it. Our man needs to know how strong to be with us, but also how to love us too, because we have a tender side. But but yeah, honey, who QB don't play about her. QB, he don't play about her. Do you hear me? And that's real. People be not now. That's real. That's very much real. You know what? What if a gay man lied just to sabotage your happiness? I won't let that happen. I won't let that. See, here's the thing. I don't begrudge anybody being who they are. Okay, be who you are. Who you feel like you were meant to be. All the things of things, right? However, I don't want no man that wants what I want. And you can't make me feel bad because I don't want no man that wants what I want. If you're a man and you want a penis, what the heck do you want with me? Because I want what you want. We both want some penises. Certain sizes, certain widths, certain lengths. Let's go for it, okay? Be even nice if it curved a little bit. I'm just saying. And if you ain't 18 or older, get out of my life. Because I'm talking some real stuff right now. Seriously. Yeah. I'm too old to be mushing what I want and what I what I'm attracted to, you know. Now, when I was younger, we probably could do it 2 or 3 times a day, every day. Now that I'm older and I got things to do, I got business and all this and stuff. I ain't got no time to be trying to do you twice a day every day. Come on now, let's get that to show. I might can get you maybe 3 times a week real good, and you might can do one drive by. You feel me? And I don't apologize for that. I don't apologize for that at all. That's all you can probably get from me. So if you somebody that wanted 6 or 7 times a week, miss me, pass me up, we can be cool. I ain't mad at you, boo. Go on and find whoever she is that can bend over that much every day, all day, because I can't. I got things to do. Okay? Got things to do. Let's see. People do that, period. You have to ask, why would he? Right. No, you missed it. I'm saying if a gay male friend lie and say a man you're interested in is gay just because he is upset that the man wants you instead of him. I don't hang around people like that. I don't even give people like that my energy. I don't be around manipulative people or people who, like to keep I don't do that. So if I'm calling somebody cool enough for me to tell me about said person, it means I trust them. And that means they've earned that trust. But and I know I know gay men can be catty. I know they can, and I know they can lie. But that's just like everybody else. But I feel like, a person, you have to know the person. Screw who they sleep with. You got to know the person, and if the person is a liar, they're a liar whether they're gay or straight. They're a manipulator whether they're gay or straight. So I don't put people like that in my square. My thing is so big, it's big as one of them payphones that you used to step inside and shut the door. That's how big my my square is. It's that big. And if you can imagine that, you can know not too many people fit in that at all. And trust is everything to me. That's why I said these, like I said, when my friend told me, when Anthony told me, you loyal to a fault, you need to stop being so loyal to a fault because people not loyal to you and you deserve better. When he said that to me, now I knew that, okay, but that's a love walk I got. I'm just going to hang in her, I'm a hang in her and all that stuff. And when he said it to me, it woke me up like, no, what you hanging in there for? Lord, to what? Lord, why? Lord, for what? What you do? Huh? And that just, hey, boom, instantly. When JB said what he said to me, it instantly, when he was like, that's taking up your time for really meeting somebody that you should be meeting. I having, a connection with somebody that may be meant for you with all these others, blah, 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 even though they're your friends. Cut them off. What are you getting from it? Truth. All up in my face. It was, what am I going to do? So now, and he ain't have nothing to win for that. It just came straight from his heart. It was straight up no chaser. I received that. And you got to watch for that from everyone. We are human and all have desires, and some people be wanting yours. Y'all know they all will do that. Like Creole said, use discernment and wisdom and pay attention. Yep. Yep. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not a bobblehead. Okay. I'm very much intelligent. And then I got that other thing, profit. Forgot about that one. That never leaves me. Ever. A lot of times things are presented in a way to see if people will take advantage of it. Because I'm constantly redoing things. When it doesn't, even though I have a hard love walk and blah, 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 I am constantly like, okay, well, this ain't working out anymore for me. This person don't show me who they really are, who they turned into being. And, a snake will shed its skin in a minute. Some snakes blend. They'll lay against your carpet and you think it's carpet. They'll lay against a tree and you think it's a tree. Because some of them blend. They blend in weight. They blend in weight. And what's so funny, I was telling you about the one person who always blamed me. Here's the thing. If that person was to call me tonight, what's up, Blendy Healing Boo? Hey, smooches. I was in your sky earlier. I just couldn't. I wasn't at a place where I could drop down. Y'all. If that person was to tell me right now that they in need of something, I would do it because I care about them. That's what's been so hard for me because I care about them. And I always want to see them win, always. But I had to pick me between us two because they just wouldn't treat me right. And I just can't have nobody not treat me right. But because I still care about this person, if they ever need something and I can do it, I probably will. I probably will. But y'all that's married, like I said, I'm a widow. Y'all that's married, y'all pray for us. Us real women that know who we are, know what we bring to the table, and we just want to live, laugh, and love with someone. Pray for us. Because it's a lot of males out here. Okay. It is a lot of them out here, but they ain't worth a flea on the back of a dog's neck. Okay, they just not. It's like the older they are, the more closed off they are. The older they are, the more they want to play games. The older they are, the more they don't say what they feel. It's like you gotta put. I ain't got time for no build-a-bears. I don't have time for no build-a-bears. You either gonna come already assembled or you not. Thank you, Blended. Thank you, smooches. Thank you so much. I'm like, either you gonna come already assembled and ready for big girl things, know that you weighing in with grown person, grown woman things. You're a grown man, you ready for grown woman, situations with me. If not, bye. Bye. Because there's a lot of women out here that don't care what a man is. They'll take them. They don't care. I'm just not her. And while you wasting your time trying to get me, and we ain't on the same level, go on and get with some of these other women that just don't care as long as you got a pulse and a penis, the two P's. As long as you got a pulse and a penis, they'll take you. It ain't me. Sex is the cherry on the Sunday, not the whole Sunday. What else do you come with? Can you talk? Can we talk for a minute? Can you talk? Do you like to laugh? Can you cook? Are you open to learning to cook? I mean, like it's many things. Are you intelligent? Or do I have to walk you on how to boil water? Like, it's many things. Sex is just the icing on the cake, not the whole cake. And I think too many people put so much on that. Oh, he looks good. Oh, look at his biceps, his triceps, and oh my God, he just looks so good. And I know he got that thing, and I know he gonna lay me. Oh, he gonna lay it on me. Okay, then after all of that, after you get through, ooh baby, ooh baby, when you get through with all that, then what? Then y'all laying there looking at each other because y'all ain't, neither one of y'all got nothing to say because y'all not compatible. Y'all on two different links. It just, I know I'm old, y'all. I'm old fashioned. I know, I get it. So, it just is what it is. You thinking one way, he thinking another. He's thinking about stocks and bonds, and you over here thinking about what you gonna eat at McDonald's. He's talking about, when he gets paid this week, after we take care of what needs to be taken care of, let's take half of whatever's left and go ahead and, put it in a CD bond. And that way to keep on giving interest to us. And you talking about, well, why can't we go get another TV? Well, we got 5, baby. How many TVs you want? And they all brand new. Well, we can go get another one. Where we gonna put it at? I don't know. Well, baby, can we go shopping? Okay, but Don't we need groceries? Yeah, but that can wait. So what we gonna do? Look at each other when we get hungry? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Pray for me. I just think I make too much sense. And I think it scares men because I actually make too much sense. It's like, nah, I can't deal with her. And I'm grateful that you know that. Keep it moving. We can be friends all day long. I can talk to you, laugh with y'all at. Keep moving. Let me see. Let me see. Black women should be looking for men with investments, multiple real estate properties, business instead of just good. What you said. I agree with that. I agree with that. But go and get you one. Baby, it's gonna be a minute. And when I say a minute, hopefully another 3 years before I get another TV. I'm so serious. I am trying to price a good computer. Because looking at you all on two different computers is bothering my shana. It doesn't make me feel as great as I am. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get me another computer. So I'm Charlie told me to get a gaming computer. She said that's one of the best ones. So I'm in the midst of pricing those gaming computers, and I heard that they are, So we'll see. Like I said, tomorrow, praise God, I get to take off um, a debt. I get to close out a debt tomorrow. I'm so excited, y'all. I can't wait to come on here and tell y'all. I might just do a quick live and let y'all know, guess what? I just did it. So I hear you. I actually need a whole computer though, for real. I do. One computer I bought off of Amazon. As people be on there, they be selling computers that they rebuilt. Well, when they rebuilt it, they didn't put in here what I needed it to be. And so they ended up sending me another computer. I had one before this, and that one fell off because my cat pulled it off and broke it when I had a cat. The cat's no longer here. Yeah, she had to lose her placement. I'm sorry. It costing me money, boo. So I had this one. They forgot to add the stuff I needed, so they sent me my money back. One of my beautiful butterflies in the midst of when I didn't have a computer, bought me a computer, bought me a laptop that I look at too. This is the one I actually got y'all on, and sent it to me, and I appreciate that. I'm forever grateful. Even though they wanted to give me a different one, they just couldn't afford it. I was just grateful that they bought me one because I'm like, wow, so they bought me one. So what I want to do is when I do get me another one, I'm gonna have this one cleaned, like all my stuff off of it and everything, and I'm gonna ship this one to them so they are happy. They can do whatever they want to do with it. I really appreciate that though. Black women and Asian men make good blazing babies, Lord, today. And you probably don't need a gaming computer, but look up best computer for streaming. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I thought it was nice too for streaming. For streamers, PC probably at least 15 or I mean i5 or i7 and at least 16 giga. Okay. All right, Van. Thank you, boo. Thank you. So anyway, y'all, but my son had me some Krispy Kreme when I came home. I think he trying to make me fat, y'all, for real. I think he trying to make me fat. But guess what? I'm gonna turn them Krispy Kreme up. Okay, he got them hot. When they're hot sign on, it'll make you have an accident. Okay, and we don't live. We like 2 blocks from Krispy Kreme. Seriously, I could walk to Krispy Kreme. That's how close I am. So I'm gonna go make me some coffee and throw me 2 of them in the microwave to make them just really, 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 yes, honey. And I'm gonna be up here seeing who's on tonight. I just got finished watching Hocus Pocus. I always watch Hocus Pocus during October. It'd be funny to me. I'm gonna see. First, I gotta see if JB texts me back. Whatever. Where's Daham? Is he still here? Daham show, is he still in here? Mr. Set. I don't know how I forgot he was a Sagittarius. I don't know how I forgot that. Ah, shout out to Kim B too. I ain't seen her in a minute. Shout out to Kim B. Yep, I think so. He's still here. Hi, DM. How are you, DM? You still need some watch hours? Yeah, I think he's still trying to get his watch hours. So we can go over and just pull a video up and let it play. I listen to it or whichever one and everything. Even though I feel some type of way because I ain't had a song dedicated to me, and it seemed like 3 years and some change. Or it's been like 3,176 days, and y'all know how I am. So yeah, I feel some type of way. I really do. Oh, okay, you almost there. All you need is 4,000, so you almost there. Okay, that's what's up. Hopefully you'll be there. I want to say in at least a week. Okay, okay. Okay. How's your son doing? I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you with your son. I think that's the one you always talk about and everything. DM, I don't know how I forget you a Sagittarius. You got a whole daggone what playlist dedicated to the what's it, the 301, the 310 Sagittarius, this, that, and I don't know how I forgot that. I forgot that, seriously. But y'all see, he needs, hold on, let me highlight that. That's where he's at. So we can give him his watch hours, y'all. At least help. Yeah, I know. You cracking up about that. Seriously, I don't know how I forgot that. Um, you know, you know. Oh, okay. Yes, I know how I forgot. I know how I forget. Level one. That's what I thought, blended. That's what I thought. Because they'll go ahead if you start your JB stop. If you start your monetization, they'll go ahead and allow you to start doing your stuff. You'll get super chats and stuff like that. Because that's what happened with me. I just kept on building. Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. My baby girl in January will be 23. I told her I need to come out her house and she need to cook me dinner since she's always asking me to cook her something. Mama, can you make, please? Can you make it for me? Can you make it for me? Everything's, Mama, can you make it for me? Mama, the last time you made some this, that, and the other. So this weekend, I'm going to the store tomorrow. So this weekend, I'm making some chicken enchilada soup. It's something I don't make all the time, but they love it. They be like, what you cook? And all I gotta do is say, I just sent out a text and said, I made chicken enchilada soup. I start getting ding, ding, ding. Can I come out and get my bowl? Can I get my bowl? Can I come out and get my? I'll be like, oh. So since I haven't made it in a while and it is cold here in Kentucky, I just had a taste for chicken enchilada soup. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And it's something I don't want to eat all the time. And since they've been having problems with shrimp at different stores, I haven't made gumbo because that's another one that, well, my kids want my food, period. But especially when I make these soups that I don't make all the time. Let me see. Liquor where? Liquor? Let me, yes, I can, but I don't have it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I feel you. I want to get more watch outs just in case I have to delete some videos. Well, my baby is turning 23. Is she? Wow. I love Chick-fil-A's. Chick-fil-A's what? Soup? Okay. If I had the stand and stuff to sit my thing right there, I would. And I'm still learning how to cut videos up. like, do the whole thing and then cut it up. I don't know how to do that yet. So that's why I said when I get this new computer, I'm gonna be dangerous because I'm gonna be, yeah. Okay. To you talking about for D-Ham? Hold on. I'll put it down there. Let me go over here. Give me one moment. Hold on. Okay. There it is right there. Yeah, there I do that too. I make but I make taco soup too. DM, have you made a playlist? That's what they're asking you because they want to run your playlist. Ah, uh-huh. I was talking about a Sagittarius. I was. But anyway, do you have a playlist? Because they want to run your playlist to help you get your watch hours. I shared your link to your channel. Blended is gonna subscribe to you and she wants to run your thing. And tonight I'm gonna do it as well. Okay, so when you get a chance to him, work on a playlist and let us know what it's named so we can just play your playlist and it'll help you hurry up and get to your watch hours. Because I got a playlist. Mine's is called Libra something, and it's got like 8 videos up under. So if people just click on that, it'll keep playing. Okay. You see him blended. He said he think he got one, but he'll update it. We trying to help you. We're trying to, in my granddaddy's voice, we're trying to help you, man. We're trying to help you. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, it is. You're right, Blended. You're right. Okay, 2 things will be happening in November the 8th, I believe. Y'all check her wall. Jill Comfort Zone is having a poetry contest again. I think it's her 4th year. We want to support Jill. Jill Comfort Zone. She is having her 4th year of poetry contest. Okay. Please, go over there, and even if you are not able to be in it, please support her. Jill usually try to support as many as she can. Okay. She's got other things over her too. She's very handy. She does crafting and everything. So make sure y'all support her. Blended Healing. She does, honey, uplifting stuff and make you look at yourself. Like she put the mirror in front of your face through her words and everything. Y'all, please go support her. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, really beautiful. Please support her. Okay, she see it. She said D-Ham. D-Ham, y'all know he creates his own music and stuff like that. Please support him. As you hear, he's trying to get to his watch hours. He wants 4,000 watch hours. So, support the Ham Show, please. And y'all know JB, y'all know my little brother. He's doing his Jeopardy and so. When are you doing your game? Because I know you didn't do it Thursday. So when are you doing your game? He's got a Jeopardy game, and then he's got a Frenemy game or something like that that he's going to be doing. But go over there and subscribe to him because he's got his own channel as well. Wait a minute. I'm going to go get your channel. I'm going to go get your channel and drop it. Hold on. I can never find your channel, JB. I can never, and I type in your name and everything. I can never find it. Let me see if I can find it by doing it this way. Let me try to clock on your name over here. Go to channel. Yep, I rock. Come on now. I rock the party that rocks the body. You. Okay, that's JB's. Let me go get blended. Give me one moment. Go to the channel. Y'all, because us small channels, we got to support each other. You know what I'm saying? We just got to support each other. Okay? It just is what it is. And here is Blended Healings. Okay. Yeah, I just dropped it. All you gotta do is click on this link right here. I just dropped it, the ham. You're welcome, boo. You know why? I put JB instead of JBIS. Yours is JAE capital BIS. And I didn't put the IS. I put the other one. So yeah. You're welcome, love. Like I said, we got to help each other, honey. And last but not least, the second week, the second Saturday in December is the egg roll challenge. Okay. I'm hosting the egg roll challenge. Be there or be square. Okay. You can be practicing now what you want to do with your egg rolls. Okay. And everything. I think we're going to have fun. If you all didn't get a chance to see the toast challenge, please go back and watch that video. I mean, it was, yeah, it was one of a kind. Okay. So we will be. Oh, that makes me ask. Hey, I know the ham. You with your son? Let me ask you this real quick. Would you like to be a judge for the egg roll challenge? So y'all, the egg roll challenge is the second Saturday in December at 6:30, and I think JB has shared it on his community wall. And Lady Nika will be announcing it for me. Thank you, Lady Nika. Shout out to Lady Nika. ODS shared it on his wall. Shout out to ODS. I shared it, and some more people. So just in case, y'all, if you can't come and support. Think Charlie shared it too. Um, yeah, it's the second Saturday in December at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's the egg roll competition. We're gonna have fun. It's only two prizes. Okay, ain't gonna be no three. It's only two, first and second. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so he must not be listening right now. Okay, I got it. Um, J JB, I'm gonna text you. Give me one more. I'm gonna respond. Um, so yeah, y'all, that's what I want to do. But right now, I'm gonna go in here and fix me a cup of coffee because I'm freezing, and warm up me 2 donuts. And I love you guys. I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Stay tuned for my short tomorrow. I'm gonna have two of them. I have one on what I'm gonna do, and the other one when I go to Red Lobster. Since um, what is this? Hold on. Let me look at my flyer. JB, can you see the flyer real quick? Hold on. I think it's the 13th. I'm not sure. Hold on. Yep, it's the 13th. Mixology! That's my sissy, y'all. Don't forget to support Mixology too. Mixology 99. Yes, honey. She's going to be one of the people in the egg roll competition as well. She was also one of the ones in the toast competition. We had a ball. Don't forget to support her. She has her own channel as well. I understand, sissy. Yeah. So, okay, so you will. Is it a yes? Okay, it's going to be 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. GM time, and 3 p.m. Pacific S time. Okay, Pacific Standard Time. So govern yourself accordingly. Okay. It's going to be on Saturday. We're going to roll it out. Have you? That's what Just Reed said. She already got what she gonna do. Okay, so don't forget. I'm gonna tag you. The ham. I'm gonna tag you with this flyer so that way you can kind of have it or whatever, and everything. So I think, and I'm not trying to be funny, and people gonna get mad at me when I say this though, but I think men, to me, make the best judges when it comes to stuff like this, because men are not emotional. They take their emotions out of it. They just go they just go. So I'm trying to get men. I would like to have 3 men. JB's already one, so y'all don't have to worry about that. I don't know if ODS want to be one, because I would love for him to be one too, but I don't know if he wants to be one. I did ask somebody else as well, and I told them to let me know by a certain time, because I don't like to be last minute doing anything. Let me see. When is D Ham's birthday? I thought it was I don't know. Let me shut up, because you're not talking to me. You talking to D Ham. D Ham, when is your birthday? I want to give it to you all night long, long. Oh, something's got me so excited, baby. I love that song, y'all. I'm going to bop it as soon as I get off her. 12:16. I was right. Hold on, I'm pulling this flyer up while we right here, y'all, so I can take care of everything, all the things of the things, okay? All the things of the things. Can't wait to see Mix. You got to pick one that you want to be judged on. Let's see. All right, y'all. Let me see. Unless she makes it an egg roll sampler challenge. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We gonna see. We gonna see. I'm really trying to figure that part out, because they so small, that people could be responsible for 2. But if it's gonna give people a hardship, when it comes to food, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it to where whatever they win, it'll give them back their money they spent, as well as have a little extra to do something with. So no, you can do if you want to do 3, you can do 3, but the judges are probably, you have to pick which one you want to be judged on. But I would love to see your versity, because you real versatile, I love when you do that. I do. So don't let us kill your creativity. Go on and do what you got to do. Look at JB trying to stop being messy. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. She did. She did a heck of a job, man. Seriously. All right, y'all. I am getting ready to get out of here. Remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. Stay out of the mess, y'all, for real. And I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Mwah. Smooches.